You can judge a tree by its fruit. Good trees produce good fruit, bad trees produce bad fruit. You can judge if you judge rightly. This is the Warrior Podcast, episode 208, and let's talk about those that are afraid of being exposed. So, Jesus in John chapter 3 is talking with a religious leader by the name of Nicodemus. And oddly enough, they're talking at night, which, if you know anything about criminal activity or evil, most of it's done at night when there's no eyeballs and light being shined on the situation, which speaks doubly to both the spiritual darkness as well as the physical darkness. All right, so in John chapter 3, verse 20 and 21, Jesus says to Nicodemus, this religious leader, he says, "For everyone practicing evil hates the light." They hate it. "And does not come into the light, lest his deeds should be exposed. But he who does the truth comes to the light, that his deeds may be clearly seen, that they have been done in God." So that kind of sentiment is, if you haven't done anything wrong, there shouldn't be an issue about revealing what you're doing. Now, I know that some people will take what you're doing and twist it and turn it and make it bad or make it look bad. Trust me, we're in an age that truth has become relative, even though it's not relative. Let's be really clear on this. Truth is not relative. Jesus tells us very clearly in John 14:6 that he is the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by him. So we have to keep a sight on the fact that God's word is truth and that we're to be sanctified by it. John 17:17. So you can see that knowing Christ and his word, living word, Jesus, but also the word, which is his holy word, gives us insight into the truth. It is basically a flashlight on our life, on our circumstances, on our situations, on the world, to show the evil deeds that are being done. And so those that are in the truth or about the truth have no problem revealing, and they're very transparent in their actions, that they're done in God. And those that aren't, well, they want to put up a veil. They want to hide and manipulate. And they're going to experience what comes out of that darkness from within. They'll have all the issues that come along with being someone who hides in the darkness so that their deeds may not be exposed. So what do we do with this information? Well, right out of the gate, it's obvious. Know Jesus, be familiar with him, love him, walk with him in the truth, for he is the truth. He is the light of the world. And it's not just in sentiment or some kind of, what I'm looking for, just in lip service only, just saying it, declaring it, but actually doing it. Be a doer of the word, not just a hearer of the word. Be a doer of Christ, not just a hearer of Christ. Believe by walking it out. Stop making excuses or holding on to the darkness in our lives. And understand clearly, I'm not sitting on a mountaintop and looking down and say, hey, be like me. I'm calling us to be like Christ, myself included. I have my own issues for sure. And I'm not just saying that in a sense of false humility. It's the truth. And the only way that I know that truth is because God's revealed it to me through his word. See, the world's truths are all relative. Could be right in particular circumstances. God's truth is absolute. And before you get wrapped up in, is there absolute truth? Is there absolute truth? Even asking the question gives you the answer. Think about that. All right. As always, you are a warrior designed for God's glory. Walk in that. Walk in that truth. And you'll know, experience, and appreciate the difference than when you don't. All right. God be with you. Stay in a fight. Peace.